So coming back home and playing in front of your home crowd, and obviously I've noticed family as well. What was it like playing in front of, App State fans, but also your own family?
It's definitely awesome. It brings momentum, clearly. It's hard to travel, long days of travel. We had some long days, and then trying to come out, and, we don't really have the crowd on our side. So it's definitely brings a lot more momentum whenever we are here. It's fun, energetic. It's fun to bring energy like that. So it's great.
Yeah, I think for the first game of the like our first home game, I think we just had a different energy about us, and that's what won us this game. Like just having the energy, playing for each other. We talk about it a lot. Like we want to play for each other, and we want this year to be the best first year for some people and the best last year for some people. So just playing, going out there and doing our best every night.
Uh, with the first quarter and the third quarter, it was a game of runs, especially since y'all were able to open it up. During those runs, Janay, for you in the first quarter, because you were one of the main scorers during that time, and then for you, Brooke, during the third quarter, with a bunch of threes. How how did that scoring come about, and what play calls were able to be made to have those runs?
Honestly, it's not about play calls. We were active on defense. Defense starts our offense. So when we got deflections, I think we ended up with, 47, 46 deflections. And I mean, that was huge. That's why we got runouts. Without those, we wouldn't be able to get those runouts.
Yeah, and then like she said, our defense was turning into our offense. So a lot of our points came in transition and being able to pitch it ahead, find the open player. We realized that Lees-McRae wasn't getting back on defense, and so just had to come out and like I said, have a different energy, sprint the floor, get behind the defense, and that's where a lot of my points came from early, like just in transition offense, and then for Brooke being able to do the same thing, kind of get downhill, and then find her for the open threes.
How big defensively in getting all those boards really changed the game, especially tonight after the first two away games?
For me, like if once I get the rebound, I'm pitching it ahead. I'm looking for the person running, and like if we have people like me and Brooke who are like used to having the ball in our hands, if we rebound the ball, it's easier to push it, easier to get down the floor, and we can do it quicker. So a lot of that just came from wanting to pick up the pace, crashing the boards, and actually getting the ball, and then looking up.
It also creates momentum, like she said. If we get that board, our bench goes crazy, everybody goes crazy, especially here at home. And it just like creates momentum for everybody on the court, off the court, and pitching it ahead again. That's what leads to those runouts as well. So it's just all collectively really good for us.
Speaking about that momentum, how do you take the momentum from tonight and compile it on to the Thursday night against Norfolk State?
We know we have a team coming in here that's not going to lay down for us. So just taking this game, taking the bright spots from it, but also being able to look at the things that we didn't do well and improving on those, and then looking at the bright spots and being consistent in that, and just making sure that we're staying on top of the little things. But yeah, just consistency. We know what we did tonight. We know who our competitor is, but we know who our competitor will be and who's coming in. So just trying to build on what we did tonight and not take any steps back.
And locking in practices and just focusing on the details.